So John and I have been known to
We dabble.
place a friendly wager or two. So, John, this is our inaugural show, so we gotta start strong. What's your best bet?
Ooh, so for my best bet, I had a really conflicting time with this. I wanted to find some good value for our listeners. So I actually went and found a bunch of NFL props. And the one that I like the most is NFL touchdown receptions leader for the season. Wanted to keep it football themed as we are getting underway this Thursday. I'm going to go with Travis Kelce. Shout out to Cooper Kupp really quickly. He's the favorite at plus 639. But I'm going to go with Travis Kelce. Like I was saying earlier, he is the number one target for Patrick Mahomes. He's now pretty much the only reliable target that Mahomes has played with in the past. And you can get him to lead the league in touchdowns at plus 1438.
Yeah,
So
major red zone target there. So
that's and yeah, exactly. He's a big body tight end. He loves getting in the end zone. So for me, that is the best value bet currently available, or at least that I saw in NFL props. Alex, what is your best bet, my man?
So the good thing about Labor Day weekend as we gear up for the NFL season is that there's been a college football game on every night since Thursday. That concludes tonight with when week one concludes on the college gridiron. We're going Clemson. They're big favorites against Georgia Tech. At least as far as I'm aware, Georgia Tech still runs the triple option. Hell, I think they were still running the triple option with Calvin Johnson. They had Calvin Johnson down there. So how the best receiver of this generation ended up at a school that played the triple option is beyond me. Anyways, so
showcase his talents, man.
Clemson had a down year last year. And a down year for them was they still won 9 games. DJ Uiagalelei is a athletic specimen at the quarterback position. He's like a 6'7" dude. And he's the guy that took over after Trevor Lawrence. So you got to, he's kind of a dark horse Heisman guy. He might be a sleeper, top half of the first round draft pick if he has a good season. So Georgia Tech doesn't play offense at all. I think Clemson's going to lay it on him here. So we're laying 20.5 points in the first half. And I think Clemson, this is helping them, this will go a long way for them to reestablish their brand after they fell off the last season.
Alex on the segment, and Alex and I also like to try our luck with some parlays or long shot bets. So we're going to dive into that as well. Alex, what is your parlay or long shot this week?
So these will start to get a little beefier once the NFL season picks up and when the NBA season starts. But we're going with the same game parlay in this Clemson Georgia Tech game. And I want to be careful not to cross any bets. But we're going to lay 23.5 with Clemson for the game over Georgia Tech. We're going to take Clemson's team total for the game over 34.5 points. That is a modified total. And Clemson laying 13.5 points in the first half. So altogether, that same game parlay is plus 232 thanks to a odds boost from our non-official partners at DraftKings Sportsbook. John, what are you looking at?
So, Alex, I tried to have some fun with this one. I tried to parlay both European footy and American football together. So we are going to go with a little bit of an interesting one, although I might regret this because this is Champions League week 1 and I'm betting in the Premier League, which means I could be betting on some tired legs. But I'm going to go with Liverpool FC on the money line versus Wolves, Chelsea FC on the money line versus Fulham, Leicester City versus Aston Villa to a draw. That is El Sacico, as most of us are coming to know it, as the losing coach seems to be more likely to be fired than not. And then, of course, we're going to go to the NFL. We're going to go with the 49ers on the money line. And because it's the opening game, had to bet on it. We're going to go Rams on the money line as well. This total parlay gives you odds of plus 1940. So that is our parlay.
So if they actually draw, do both coaches get fired or they get to keep their jobs?
I want to say they are staying until one of them gets fired, but the way that both teams have just started out in complete dumpster fires, like, dude, it's coming.
John, I don't know the managers of those. I'm not familiar with the two managers of those football teams, but they should send you a bouquet of roses for making sure that no one really
Wishing
loses, so they get to keep their jobs.
it's two guys, ironically, that are near and dear to my heart, Alex. From back in the day when we lived in Boston together, the manager of Liverpool, Brendan Rodgers, now manages Leicester, and the captain of Brendan Rodgers' Liverpool side, Steven Gerrard, manages Aston Villa. So some friendly ties with that one.
Yes, Liverpool runs deep for sure. And as we say on this program, John, may the odds be in your favor.
Thank you, my friend, and you as well. And thank you, everyone, for listening to the inaugural show, the pilot of GNASS. Alex, any closing thoughts for our listeners and our viewers?
We didn't talk much baseball, but just to the Red Sox and their chief baseball officer, Chaim Bloom. Xander Bogaerts is the hottest hitter on the planet if you haven't been paying attention, and he might win the batting title. But no. Who wants players that collect hits? They know that no, that's bad.
Alex,
You
they
need to look at
already
his expected barrel rate, or God.
yeah, it's his exit velocity, man. But they already signed Trevor Story, man. They don't need Xander Bogaerts. God.
No, who wants good players? No,
Why would you?
You're the Boston Red Sox. Who wants good players?
Why'd you want anyone who can play anyway? All right, y'all. See you next time.